Doesn't really get much better than grilled steak or grilled chicken. Soon that meat may come from a laboratory, though, for some of you, instead of a farm. And some Florida lawmakers don't really think the Sunshine State's ready for this. Fox 13's Aaron's members joins us in our newsroom tonight. Hi there, Aaron. So there's a push in Tallahassee to ban this new lab-grown meat here in the state of Florida, right? Tell us why.
Yeah, Mark, Hillsborough Representative Danny Alvarez doesn't want cultivated meat grown or sold in Florida. The question, though, is what do consumers think, and do doctors have any health concerns?
That sizzle and sear would make most meat lovers' mouths water. But how would they feel knowing this chicken is more science to stomach than farm to table?
You can't stop progress. I mean, you got to try it.
I think you can't ever get anything better than homegrown, grass-fed meat.
But this meat is grown by scientists in a lab, and federal regulators say some of it is safe and ready to eat. It received FDA approval last year. Despite that, some Florida lawmakers want to pump the brakes. State Representative Danny Alvarez is proposing a ban on the sale and production of cultivated meat in Florida.
We don't even know how it'll affect our DNA or our biome. So we just want to take a very soft and slow, methodical approach to make sure we're doing the right thing for the citizens of Florida.
Alvarez and other legislators disagree about whether his bill threatens the free market and is too short-sighted.
In Florida, we have over 15,000 producers of homegrown cattle and beef that provide plenty for the state of Florida.
We also need to be proactive in addressing population growth and the fact that we don't have enough meat to sustain the population in this state and alone this country for decades to come.
Lab-grown meat is created by using just a few cells from an animal, which can then grow into a sizable portion after several weeks.
I think it would probably be 2 years till it arrives on the shelves.
USF Health Dr. John Sennett has studied this process. He believes there are some health concerns to overcome.
When you maintain cells in culture, there can be mutations that are unexpected. So you'd end up eating mutated meat, so to speak. There's no evidence for that. It hasn't happened, but it's a possibility.
He also had another question.
Are we going to get viruses from this cultured meat? And the more I look, the less I think there's a risk.
In the end, experts say the public will eventually decide whether cultivated meat will find its way onto dinner tables in Florida.
The bottom line is I would try it if the price is right, if I trust the retailer.
It's not natural, and things that aren't natural really aren't meant to be put in our bodies.
Right now, there are at least 2 companies in California producing lab-grown meat. One of those companies is Upside Foods. We reached out to them. A spokesperson criticized the proposed ban in Florida, saying it threatens the free market, stifles innovation, and limits consumer choice. Upside Foods says the legislation also hinders the ability to address global meat demand, which is projected to double by the year 2050. Mark.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it. We're not the only ones growing here, for sure. Aaron, thanks very much.